I am Shanti from CSE. My role is to explain about the key concepts of JavaScript. We have 5 different key concepts in JavaScript. Let me explain in detail. The 5 key concepts are variables, arrays, functions, objects, and loops. Let's discuss about it in detail. We all know that variables are the containers to store values. In JavaScript, we can declare variables using var, let, and const. Here, see the sample code. Let name equal to John Doe. Here, name is the variable and let is the keyword to declare the variable. And here we declared the name John Doe to the name. Next, we can also use constant. That means const, which is used to declare a constant variable. To get the output in JavaScript, we use console.log. Here we gave the name of the variable, which is a name, console.log name, which means gives the output John Doe. And our next concept is about arrays. Arrays are used to store the elements of same data types. It is very useful in to get a value using its index. Here we declared a variable called colors, array called colors, which contains red, green, and blue. We can also declare it with different variables, but here we used only a single array and declared 3 values. So here array simplifies our work. To get the value stored in the index 0 in array, we use this square bracket. Colors at 0 means it gives color of red. An array starts with the index of 0 and ends with n-1. And we can also add elements to the array which with using dot push. Colors dot push yellow. So we will get another element in the array. So here you can see the output which gives yellow in the list. The next concept is functions. Functions are very useful to reuse the code once again. There are different types of functions, and the main syntax of function is function, function name, and parameters. Here function, you all know that greet means a function name and name is an attribute. Here we call the function and the output will be hello Alice. The third one is objects. Objects are collections of keys and values. Here it is a key and it is a value. We separate different key values with another key values using a comma. Here you can see that I have declared 3 key and its value pairs, which is name, Bob, age 30, and occupation developer. Here we entered the object, and this is how we get the name of the person stored in the object, which is Bob. Also we can add another things into the objects using a dot operator like we did in the arrays. Person dot country equal to USA. We add a property to the object and to get it out we use console.log. Here we get the output. You can also see the output. Here it added a country which we added a property before. Loops are for to repeat a block of code for multiple times. There are 3 different types of loops in JavaScript, which is for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Each of these loops have its own advantages and disadvantages. This is the syntax to declare and for loop. It is initial where we initializing. It is condition and it is increment or decrement. This is used to get output as before. Now here you can see that initial value 0, it should be less than 5, that means 4. So it is incrementing every time it goes to it takes value as 0, goes to loop and prints as 0, then again goes to loop, it increases the value of I which is 1 and it will print 1. So here it will continue till it reaches into 5. And the next loop is while loop. First, in while loop we have to initialize co- uh, and condition and increment in different steps. Like you see here, it is a do while loop. It is not that remaining loops may or may not print the value, but do while loop should execute at least once irrespective of condition. Here we declared do before using a condition because we want the value at least to print at least once. That's for today. Thank you.